specifically looked at how gender and ethnicity intersect to create this vulnerability in accessing care for maternal and newborn. I will give you examples related to what I have experienced in my study, that gender norms in this particular population affected access to care in a way that women who are rather pregnancy and childbirth are considered issues of women, and men are not concerned about it. While the men consider finances as their main issue, they're supposed to go and look out for money. They are the ones who allocate the finances where it matters, and unfortunately, it is never in the line. The woman who wants to go for antenatal care and requires transport, she has to get the finances from the man. But the man already says, well, those are your matters, they are not my issues. And so they don't allocate any resources. The other issues that we could talk about here is how women are supposed to endure labor. When labor starts, a woman is supposed to endure the pain until it is so much and the baby is about to come out, and that's when they're supposed to announce that now I'm in labor. Otherwise, before that, if you announce it before that time, the woman is considered to be less, cannot endure pain, is a coward, and people laugh at you. And so it's a heroic to delay as much as possible. On the other hand, also, it's considered to be a way of, if you seek for care too early, people think you're wasting money. I think what has struck me most is, one, is now the conversation on two things. One is how to frame the issue of gender and its importance. First of all, what does it mean? How is it important? Two, colleagues, researchers, policymakers, and service delivery people. It appears from our discussion today that different people understand gender differently. And if we all understand it differently, then the communications are all going to mean different things. So we need to frame clearly what gender is. For many people, gender is about women. And when they say gender mainstreaming, they mean you have talked about women in a document, you have given them family planning, that is already gender, you have provided for them a maternity unit, that's gender. But is that really gender? The question here is, are we researchers the right people to communicate research findings? Or are there better placed people? As researchers, are we not biting too much? We are generating the evidence. We want to be the one to package the evidence and want to influence policymakers. Are we best placed? I am getting to, and from today's discussion, I'm getting the challenge that we are taking on responsibilities that we cannot manage. We should do what we are best at, generate the evidence. Present this evidence to other people. There are people who can present it better. There are people who can present a finding with all the energy, with all the enthusiasm for policymakers to understand. I think for a long time we developed policies that talks about service delivery, and we never ever think about the different building blocks. There's the human resources, is there gender and gender division, the supplies, and then the governance. Who are the managers of the system? Do we care how service providers think about gender? Do we care whether service, the people who use the service, what they think about gender? We need to go back to the beginning point. And for me, the starting point is to define what gender is. have a common position. And with this position, we must get out to the researchers, service providers, to policymakers, civil societies, so that we all understand what gender is. And then, from there, define what are the bottlenecks related to gender. And then, how do we mainstream these issues into the plan? Because to mainstream means to understand the bottlenecks.